The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
157,000 jobs. That was the non-farm payroll addition for the month of July. The unemployment rate ticked down to 3.9%. That is the lowest since May. As for wages, average hourly earnings for all employees rose 7 cents or 0.3% over last month.
A really solid jobs report.
It looks like a solid number.
This is a strong economy.
You're still seeing wage growth.
There's a lot of positives in this economy.
I think it's really overall positive.
Earnings are really gangbusters.
The reality is that the economy is on a very strong trajectory.
If you look at the consumer's getting a little bit stronger in terms of wage gains. We saw that today.
Welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast, around the country, off the Wall Street Radio Network. This is amazing. This is amazing. The unemployment rate drops to 3.8%, but nobody wants to tell you the truth. We dropped to 3.8%, yet 72.3% of American workforce, which we have about 147 million people working, still are living paycheck to paycheck. We have stagnant wages. The wage increase is a fake increase they're giving us. If you add, when they give you the wage increase at 2.8% per quarter year over year, you got to back in inflation. And when you back in inflation, the average person earns about individual earns around 44,500 a year. I just got it out good. And when you do the math, that's what the typical worker, you add inflation, that's what the typical worker was making 40 years ago, adjusted for inflation. That's right. And wages have increased just 3 cents a quarter. But boy, and this is unbelievable. They can't even agree with each other as to the wages. Are they up? Are they down? Listen to this. They not only do the people at Fox contradict each other, but the people at CNBC contradict each other. Listen.
Well, the Trump economy continues to fire on all cylinders. Get this, U.S. workers now seeing their highest pay increase since 2008.
What we have found is that while there might be lower unemployment, wages have actually decreased.
And he's right. So on the same Fox show, you got Charles Payne saying wages are increased, and the same Fox show, you got somebody telling the truth saying they decreased. Because when Payne gives you out a number, he doesn't adjust for inflation. When the honest person gives you the number, they're adjusting for inflation. And therefore, we have negative wages. They didn't go up. They're going down. Now we switch over to CNBC.
We're seeing wages rise.
We're seeing wages pick up. Employers continue to create jobs, and they're raising wages.
The real wage has actually been falling for the last year.
I think wage growth also is relatively flat.
And then even Varney at Fox, he fights with himself.
The economy has not been given the prominence it really deserves. I think this jobs report is disappointing. I'm looking for bright spots. Maybe I'm grasping for straws.
This is unbelievable, isn't it? It's unbelievable.
The inflation rate seems to be running higher than wages.
Absolutely, that's right.
Yes, and that's right. Here's the problem. To give you a good number in wages, they leave out inflation. So that's why it sounds like a good number. You back in inflation, our wages, real wages, have been decreasing, not increasing. The other problem they have is when you start thinking about the wages and you start comparing, here, give you an example. Let's take health care. Obamacare the cost for a single person has increased by 100% from 2013 to 2018. The increase per quarter is 6.2%, or $6.20 for the insurance. That's how much it's increased per quarter. Versus wages are up 3 cents a quarter. So you got health care is going up $6.20 per quarter, while wages are going up just 3 cents per quarter. That's why the guys at Fox or Payne or any of them, that's why they don't count for the inflation, because they don't want you to know about the 3 cents. They rather say, oh, it's 2.8% per quarter. And that's being dishonest. Obamacare for a family has increased by 140% from 2013 to 2017 or 2018. That's an increase per quarter of 8.7%, or $8.70 versus 3 cents. Wages have gone up 3 cents, and the health care for the family's going up $8.70. Or for a single person, it's going up, as I said, wages really increased 3 cents, but the health care is going up 6.2%. Isn't this unbelievable? So, Obamacare individual premiums gone from $393, and the deductible is $4,328. Nothing's changed. The family premium is $1,021, and the deductible is $8,352. Whether you're on an individual premium or family premium, you got to make sure you get hit by a trailer truck before you go to the hospital. Now, this is a real problem for Trump, and he's starting to lose the independent voter because people are hurting. All of this rah stuff we're hearing from Larry Kudlow, we're going to be at 4%, we're going to be at 5%, 10%. This is all nonsense. With one thing the independent voter knows from when he got involved and he really backed Trump, remember, it was the independent voter that got Trump into the White House. Yes, he's got a terrific base, and his base loves him. I'm part of his base. I love the guy. I think he's done more than all the other presidents combined. But where he's falling down is the wages. And where the independents are going to get angry, he turns around and he gives the last people that needed a tax cut was the large corporations. So we're missing $1.5 trillion at our Treasury. We're not going to pick up that $1.5 trillion we normally pick up from the multinationals. We have that our checking account has $1.5 trillion less than it should. And the problem is we can't make it up anywhere. So many of the independents, they're really upset because why they appreciate the removal of the penalty for Obama, buying Obamacare. If you didn't, again, remember, if you're a millennial or you're the X generation, remember, you had most of that generation did not buy insurance, health insurance. Well, because they looked at the deductible. Why would 46 million X generation or 72 million millennials buy insurance when they're young, when they look at even as individual? Why would they buy an Obamacare policy when they see $4,328 of deductible? So they penalize these people, and they say, we're going to tax you if you don't buy it. Well, Trump did a great thing. He got rid of that. But that's not enough, because what hasn't changed is the independence. So you still haven't changed my premiums. You haven't changed my deductibles. Now, it wasn't Trump's fault. Remember how the vote went down. McCain and a couple other Republicans stabbed him in the back. But the independent voters they're not going to separate the president from the Republicans or from the representatives or the senators. They're not going to, no, it's all one basket. So this is why he's going to have a rough time, and we got to hope that he wins this midterm election. I'll explain when I get back, and we'll talk about some stocks.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
I will make sure that all the stocks that we are engaged in that are going up, we will get maximum returns, and we will be out of those stocks by watching our color-coded chart. You never again will have to worry about being out of an individual stock or an ETF or an index when the market crashes. You will be out before it does happen. All you got to do is join my gang, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. I'm reaching out to you. All I'm asking you to do is to reach back to the kids at St. Jude when you're making money.
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, Phil's Gang. You hear me talk about my video group. These are folks who don't have any time to learn. I do the actual investing for them. I do a video 3 times a day. All I do is follow what I do. As a result, if you were a gang member from January, we now have a 16% return for my video group. Join my gang, philsgang.com. If you're busy, it's a perfect solution.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com has taught thousands of people from all walks of life how to invest and make profits in the stock market. philsgang.com can help you generate extra income, maximize your retirement financial savings, and teach you how to avoid costly investing mistakes. With the Phil's Gang membership, you get all the comprehensive stock research and data, analysis tools, Phil's recommendations, and the professional customer support you need to make smarter, more profitable investing decisions. Don't wait. Call today, 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. Did you know Phil Grandy hosts a daily live stock market investing webinar class? Never miss a beat with the market and your investments. Learn, invest, and profit with philsgang.com. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG.
St. Jude exceeds any expectation or any dream I could have ever had about a hospital. I was told we wouldn't get a bill. I didn't quite process that. How's this possible? It's possible through all the wonderful people who donate. I don't know if they are aware of what they do. They're saving children's lives every day.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures. Saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. We have a 16% return since the first of the year on my video stock group. Those are stocks that I select. I put out a video 3 times a day. You just follow my instructions on those particular stocks. This is for people who just don't have time to learn. Join my gang, philsgang.com, and use the video stock group.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
The inflation rate seems to be running higher than wages.
Absolutely, that's right.
One of the things we've been very focused on is wage growth. We can check that off the box.
We're seeing wages rise.
We're seeing wages pick up. Employers continue to create jobs, and they're raising wages.
The real wage has actually been falling for the last year.
I think wage growth also is relatively flat.
And they're not picking up wages. One of the biggest myths, lies, is that wages are increasing. The corporations are increasing wages. Why would they do that? The largest expense for corporations is labor, is wages. Why do you think we have a global economy? Because we outsourced our labor. Why would we want that expense again? That's where they're making their profits, is they're keeping wages low. Now, the idea was, okay, let's say you had the CEOs that agreed. Look, you give me my tax cut, $1.5 trillion. I promise I will take my tax savings instead of, let's say he had a tax savings of $20 million that normally go to the Treasury. Okay, give me instead of me sending you $20 million, the Treasury, let me keep it, and I'll go and increase wages. Well, here's the problem with that. Even if he was a good guy and being honest, he's going to take a look at the durable goods orders. There's 4,000 manufacturers that participate in durable goods orders. Those durable goods orders are out in the future, sometimes 6 months out. In other words, if I manufactured sewing machines, well, and I have to, and I'm going to put my orders in. Sometimes it takes 4 months by the time I put my order in to get the machines. If I'm going to get a crane, sometimes it takes 4 months before the crane can be delivered. So the point is, the orders of all the equipment and so forth, it's out in the future. So by looking at the orders of 4,000 companies, from shovels to bulldozers to clothing, you see those orders going down, called durable goods orders, and their lowest in 5 years. As a company, why would I order $10 million of new equipment, and why would I spend maybe another $1 million on new IT spending, when I look at the orders declining 20, 30%? That means there's no demand for my goods. So why am I going to go spend $10 million on a machine that I'm not going to be able to produce any more parts anyways? Instead of, right now I produce 1,000 parts over 8 hours. The new machinery would double that. Then I could give obviously if I had the demand, we double that at the same cost, obviously. Then I'm going to make more profits, and I'll give my worker a raise. So what he's saying is, hey, there's no demand. So what am I going to do with this money? I'm going to invest it in myself. I'm going to invest it in my own company. So that's what they're doing. Now, I'm talking about the honest CEOs who would really take the money and would love to put it back into their companies to help their people, because the responsibility of corporations, the responsibility of the board of directors, the responsibility of CEOs is to take care of your people. And we do have some CEOs who do that. About 99.9999% don't, but we have a few who do. But if they don't see demand, they're certainly not going to go out and order. And that's what's really happening out there. So they're not ordering. It's unbelievable. Problems for Trump is that the independent voter, who he has to get, and the Republicans need, because it's important to win the midterm elections. This is the most dangerous part of it. This is the pressure cooker right here for any new president, because he can't lose the House or the Senate. He's got to keep those together. And the trouble is, when you're coming off an election, and it's only 2 years from the time you're elected, and you made all these promises, like you'd repeal Obamacare, and it didn't happen. And when you make the promise that these companies, you're going to start increasing wages, Wages are going to go up. It's not happening because corporations aren't taking that. They're not taking that money and reinvesting it back into equipment to increase productivity, increase wages, increase standard of living. So they get grumpy. They're going to remember that. So he's got a lot of pressure on him. So that's why you got to have guys like Payne and the rest of them come out there and be the cheerleader.
Well, the Trump economy continues to fire on all cylinders. Get this, U.S. workers now seeing their highest pay increase since 2008. Well, the Trump economy
and that is not true. It's only true if you don't figure in inflation. Now, the independent voter, he sees the S&P 500 companies have quadrupled in value, increased their profits by $1 trillion since hitting the bottom in 2009. But he's also seeing that CEOs have kept wages flat. They have kept wages flat. Matter of fact, not only flat, they're going down. Again, the biggest expense for the company. They're not going to increase wages when they don't have to, especially when they don't see any durable orders coming in. And remember what happened, too, in 1990 and back in 2009, 2010. CEOs could borrow money at near zero interest. They were buying stock, doing stock buybacks of $7 trillion. That's what pushed the stock market up 240%. Remember, they bought $7 trillion of stock buybacks since 2004 to 2016. And then when Trump came in, remember what he did? He lowered the dollar. He went with a weak dollar policy that pushed profits up even more for these companies. And then he gave them that big tax cut. So here we are going into midterm elections, and the independent voter looks back and says, wait a minute. I like how you got rid of regulations. I like all the things you've done, but my wallet, it's my wallet. I don't see any more money in it. That is the problem for him. That's the problem. By forcing that dollar down in 2017, all he did was increase corporate profits. So 57% of the, remember, 57% of the multinational companies' profits come from overseas. And when you push the dollar down, it pushes profits up overseas. But the guy working back here in the U.S., he's saying, where's my money? Where's mine? Well, we'll tell you how to make money in the stock market when I get back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
I will make sure that all the stocks that we are engaged in that are going up, we will get maximum returns, and we will be out of those stocks by watching our color-coded chart. You never again will have to worry about being out of an individual stock or an ETF or an index when the market crashes. You will be out before it does happen. All you got to do is join my gang, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. I'm reaching out to you. All I'm asking you to do is to reach back to the kids at St. Jude when you're making money.
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been extremely happy with everything that they've done.
You have all the tools necessary to become a successful trader.
Phil's Gang is like having a pro by your side all day long.
I would highly recommend Phil's Gang to the average retail investor.
It is truly a great value for what it offers.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here. And it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, there's nothing worse than you're investing in a stock and during the day something happens and you don't know what to do. You don't know who to call. Or you call somebody and they just give you a bunch of BS. Not here at Phil's Gang. We value every gang member. During the day, you got a question about your stock, you contact us. We have the best service in the world. philsgang.com. You're not alone. You're a gang member.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Show. Learn, invest, and make profits with philsgang.com in 2018. Give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
You know, the federal funds rate, the rate that the Fed controls directly, is less than 2%. At a time when inflation expectations and actual inflation are both 2%. So that means the real interest rate is negative. And the Fed should have started raising interest rates a few years ago so that asset prices wouldn't be way out of line with reality.
So you're saying what? The stock market's a bubble?
If it's not a bubble, it's very close to a bubble.
Not a bubble? Very close to a bubble? Of course it's a bubble. And there's Maria Bartero. You mean it's a bubble? You really think it's a bubble? Of course it's a bubble. Are you kidding me? We moved the stock market up by almost 280%. 280%. But our economy's not growing. The economy's growing 2.6% on an annual basis. But the stock market's going up 280%. That's not a bubble? Well, you nuts. Of course it's a bubble. But you made a lot of money in the bubble. Now, how did they make money? How did the stock market go so strong? Well, first of all, they dropped interest rates to zero so corporations could borrow money and buy their own stock. That's number one. And then then they kept wages low. They keep on shipping people's jobs overseas. They're not going to increase wages. Who's going to increase wages? Wages are 3/4. When you own a business, It's somewhere, depending on the kind of business you run, it's somewhere between a third to almost 2/3 of your expense when you're running a business. Your biggest thing is your overhead is labor, especially when you got to participate in the withholding tax. You got to pay your portion of withholding tax for your employee. It's very expensive. Then you got to keep employees. You got to give them benefits. That's expensive. When you shift your jobs overseas, there's no benefits. You can pay them, almost nothing. And what incentive is to bring them back? There's none. None. So the second quarter earnings alone has increased 22.6% from over the same quarter last year. So we had a 22% increase in earnings over a year ago. You think that's from sales? Of course not. They didn't have some super sales team going out there. What they did is stock buybacks. Okay? That also increases your earnings, the stock buybacks. But the big thing is to keep labor low. Think about it. Here's what the independent voter doesn't like and why he may leave President Trump, and I hope to God he doesn't. The independent voter sees not only hourly wages decreasing, but low-wage employment has risen by 104%. Let me repeat. You're not going to hear this from Charles Payne or anybody on CNBC. Low-wage employment has risen by 104%, outperforming the high-wage segment, which increased by just 64%. What are you, nuts? In the 3 years preceding that number, high-wage jobs were created at a much higher rate, increasing 251% compared to just 28% for the low-wage jobs. This is unbelievable. So what's happening is everything's flipping. So we are not so take over the past 3 months. The vast majority of the total workers hired, about 1.1 million, are high school graduates or those without a high school diploma. That's the truth. And the people who have college degrees or higher, they lost their jobs. 233,000 of them. They lost their jobs. So in other words, everything's going to a service job, and kids with college degrees, they're overqualified, and they're in debt. So this is what the independent voter, and this is what Trump's got to face. While he did a lot of wonderful things, terrific things, when people go to the ballot box, it's their wallet. It's their wallet. They don't see any difference. They're getting their premiums coming in every month. They see the insurance premiums skyrocketing. They see their wages not going anywhere. And what do they see? And they're getting angry. They see corporations, the CEOs, the big shareholders getting fabulously wealthier and wealthier and wealthier. Because then he goes on top of it while they're already wealthy and gives them a tax cut. Because the people around him at the time said, don't worry, Mr. President, they're going to get that tax cut, and they're going to take all that money and turn wages on, increase wages. And they didn't do it. All right, so what do we do in the stock market? Well, this is a stock picker's market right now. Once we had that big boom, that big trend, that big 280% rally, where do we go from here? It doesn't keep going up like that. So you got to get individual stocks, pick out the best stocks. And so, for example, one of our stocks was TNDM. Now, I'm going to tell you this, you're not going to believe it. When it turned green, and we bought it back in, I think it was back in July. Yeah, it was July. It's now up 80%. It hasn't changed colors. It hasn't changed colors. As long as it doesn't change colors, and as long as my chart, the algorithms keep picking up for the insurance companies, the big banks, that they're still putting money in this stock, I'm staying with it. But here's the important thing. Most of you will never be able to get out of this stock. If you weren't with me, You're not going to know when to get out. Do you think if this stock's in your 401k, someone's going to tell you and say, hey, we're taking you out of that stock, or you're with Schwab or anybody else? Do you think someone's going to call you? I mean, you're just a number, man. Nobody's going to call you. It used to be if you had $1 million with these outfits like Schwab or any of them, right, they would really take care of you. You got to have a fund of about $5 million for anybody even looks at you anymore. You go into what they call a general fund. So the key is to make sure that my people, my gang members, are out in time, and they all will be in this particular stock. They'll be out in time. They'll be out in time. GDX, the dollar keeps going up. So when the dollar goes up, that puts a lot of pressure on gold. Gold and gold mining stocks. When the dollar goes up, every time China gets grumpy and they get into a trade war again, and every day it's a trade war or not trade war, but every time they say it's going to be a trade war and they get grumpy, they make sure the dollar goes up, and they can push our dollar up by pushing their yuan down. When they push the dollar up, it screws us because we can't sell good overseas. So that means the gold goes down. So we've been shorting gold, and we got about a 4 to 5% return in the last couple of weeks. When was the last time you got a 4 to 5% return on your money? We started on July 17th. July 17th. This is August 3rd. So we got about a 4.5%, 5% return. Isn't that nice? But here's the important thing: we're going to be able to be out of it. We're going to get out of it before we lose that gain. That's what's important. The important thing is people just don't want to lose money. They just don't want to lose money. If they don't lose money, they'll be with you forever. And they just want to make a little bit of money. But the key is you can make a 10% return on your money as long as you're not following too many stocks to begin with. The one thing that I teach my gang members all the time, I say, follow me with my 5 stocks. We've been in the same 5 stocks for 2 years. Why? Because all a stock is, it's just a mechanism that catches money. It doesn't really matter what stock you pick. Everybody's looking for that hot stock. Does it really matter if it's GM or it's Ford or Starbucks or Caterpillar? It doesn't matter. Just get a big name stock, get 5 of them. And it's the same institutions that buy all the stocks. So when they put money in, you will know it's green, it goes up. They pull money out, it's red, it goes down. You just got to find that bottom of the cycle and the top of the cycle, and that's what you do with my chart. Join my gang right now, 877-600-GANG, $39.95.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
Back about 2005, I found myself out of work. One of the things I was doing was KCA was playing Phil's Gang at noon, and he was predicting in 2005 a collapse of the housing market. Phil's Gang feller, he was on it, and nobody else was predicting what he predicted, but he was on the money. He was talking in 2005. He was talking about how people had the teaser rates with their mortgages and that the whole thing was going to collapse. And he knew what time it was. You got to respect that.
philsgang.com. What are people saying?
Back about 2005, I found myself out of work. One of the things I was doing was KCA was playing Phil's Gang at noon, and he was predicting in 2005 a collapse of the housing market. Phil's Gang feller, he was on it, and nobody else was predicting what he predicted, but he was on the money. He was talking in 2005. He was talking about how people had the teaser rates with their mortgages and that the whole thing was going to collapse. And he knew what time it was. You got to respect that.
Hi, I'm Phil Grady at philsgang.com. We have a 16% return since the first of the year on my video stock group. Those are stocks that I select. I put out a video 3 times a day. You just follow my instructions on those particular stocks. This is for people who just don't have time to learn. Join my gang, philsgang.com, and use the video stock group.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
St. Jude exceeds any expectation or any dream I could have ever had about a hospital. I was told we wouldn't get a bill. I didn't quite process that. How's this possible? It's possible through all the wonderful people who donate. I don't know if they are aware of what they do, but they're saving children's lives every day.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
philsgang.com. What are people saying?
After 3 months on 2018, I'm up over about 15% for the year.
I love the webinars. I love all of the training videos.
Phil has definitely kept me informed on a day-to-day basis on the ups and downs in the market.
I really appreciated how he explained why it was very risky to start buying stock.
Thank you for giving my confidence back in trading.
I would highly recommend joining Phil's Gang. Very inexpensive compared to what you are getting or receiving for the money.
Yes, I would recommend Phil's Gang to anyone who is interested in buying stocks.
Join the gang, follow Phil, manage your own money. You'll be glad you did.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grant at philsgang.com. You know, we raise money every day for St. Jude, and we need your help. And I will reach out to you and help you learn how to invest in stocks. It's a whole new game out there. No more is there investing in stocks based on fundamentals. Those days are gone, totally gone. So look, join my gang, philsgang.com. I'll help you, and then you help St. Jude. Learn how to use a chart.
Sign up today. Simply go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-GANG. Call now. It's just $39.95. When I select a stock, you get an alert. Now, if you're very busy, you don't even have to worry. You just get the alert, and then you wait for the next alert. And remember, you get these alerts all day long. I'll give you an alert. Say, I just purchased a stock at, well, here, I'll give you one. We purchased Bank of America at $29.57. My chart turned green. My MV2 color-coded chart, technical chart, turned green. That told me. Now remember, that was at around $29.57. It started to go up at $27.56. It went to $27.56. $28.11 was at $28.47, but it remained red. Then it was at $28.84. $29.20 still remained red. So see, what's important about this chart that I designed is that it tells me even though it goes up, don't get in yet, because the institutions, the big hedge funds, the big insurance companies, the biggest banks have not put enough money in until it turns green. When it turns green, the algorithms, when there's enough money coming in from those big funds, and that's how those are the guys that push the market up, the algorithms will catch and it will trigger the color, the technical in there that we designed. It would turn it green. And it tells you, okay, now you go in and buy it. So buy it at $29.57. Don't buy it at $27.56. Buy it now at $20. You got a higher probability going to $39 from $29 than you do from $27 when it started to go up. But you can't get that across to people. So people will think, I got to get it at 27. I got to get it at 27 before it goes to 28. Got to get it at 28 before it goes to 29. No, that's not how it works. Because from 27 to 29, there was not enough money coming in. And that's the high risk part of the trade, of the investment, of the trend, as we call it. So many people will get in when it's at 27, 28.11, 20, because they say, gee, I better get it at 28.11 before it gets to 28.29, or I better get it at 27.92 before it gets to 28.66. No! Because what my chart does is tells you it hasn't turned green yet. So you're taking the highest risk. Now, do you think somebody that's managed your money is going to do that for you? What are you, nuts?
Our responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it.
So why do they care about you? Why are you going to be so lucky? Why do you think you're going to be so lucky to give your money to these people who have no fiduciary duty to you? Do you think they're going to care whether you get it at 27 or 28 rather than wait to get it at 29 when it's safe? So that's the beautiful thing with this chart that I designed. Look, I've been on this earth, for God's sakes, for 72 years. I've been in this business for over 40 years. I figured out what I wanted. I didn't design this chart to sell it. I designed it for myself. It took years. And it worked. So then I said, I'll start leasing it. That's how it all came about. And so now we got Bank of America. We caught Bank of America is up about 5%. These banks are up about 5%. Bank of America, Citibank, J.P. Morgan, and the ETF with all the banks in one basket, all up about 5% or better. But here's the key. Now we got to get out of these things before they pull the money out. There lies the problem. Nobody will tell you when to get out. But I will. So you got a choice. You join a gang. If you're very, very busy, you don't want to learn, don't know nothing, then just take my alert that says buy at 29.57. And then the next alert will be either add on, it tells you to put more shares on or take shares off. And then the next alert will be get out. Now, in the meantime, if you want, go to 3 times during the day, I have a video of the stock that we're participating with, which I give you my reasons why we're in, show you. You can learn a little bit if you like. So eventually you can lease the MV2 for yourself with your family and pick your own stocks. Buy when they're green, sell when they're red. It's fun to do, but this is where you're going to make money. But here's the key. You can't look at 1 million stocks. You stay with the same 5 stocks. Make sure they're brand name stocks. And take the S&P 100. Just pick out 5. Or the Dow 30. Pick out 5. I swear, you stay with that 5 all year because money runs in a cycle. Out of the 5, you'll always be having 1 or 2 that will be setting up perfectly for a buy. And then you run those up, and then when you get out of those, the other ones are ready. So you always have in your 5 stocks, you're always going to be in a position where the stock opportunity comes to you. The problem is every guy on CNBC and Fox is always telling you the opportunities. Here, get into this one, get into that opportunity. This is fantastic. And you always lose money. Judge me on my performance. You're going to get into the most exciting stock market ever. We're up in one of the biggest fake stock markets ever. How the hell can a market be up 280% and the economy is only growing 2%, 2.6%? How can that be? We'd be up 285% when our debt is growing 35% faster than our economy. That's common sense, but nobody wants to hear it. How can we have such a good economy when low-wage unemployment has risen by 104%? Outperforming the high-wage segment, which increased by just 64%. In 3 years, we've seen, the last 3 years, we've seen more low-wage jobs come on than high-wage jobs. Then think about the numbers. We're sitting there, the S&P, they value it at $20 trillion. They earned $1 trillion. And then Trump comes in and gives them a tax cut. They didn't need no tax cut. They're making a fortune already. And they never took the money to increase wages. Never. Nor will they ever do it. possibly, if they saw there. Well, here's the problem. Even if I'm a CEO of a company and I'm making, let's say I'm making appliances, and I see a huge demand for appliances, then I make a judgment. Can I make more money for myself? Can I make more money for myself by doing a stock buyback, because my salary, my compensation is tied to the stock price? So even if there was great demand for appliances and my company makes appliances, I may not go in and hire people. I'd rather take my money or buy new machinery to increase my productivity. I may not buy new machinery to increase making 5 appliances an hour to 15 appliances an hour, which would give, that's the only way the labor gets a wage increase. The only way you get a wage increase is if the productivity increases. If you're making in 8 hours 5 dryers, that with new equipment you can make 15. That's how you get a wage increase. But you're in conflict with the CEO of your company, because the CEO of the company say, should I buy new equipment for him to produce, instead of 5 washers an hour, or dryers an hour, he can produce 15? Or am I better off buying my stock back, pushing my stock from $14 to $28? Now my salary, which is $31 million a year, which is the average salary of people in the S&P 500, I could earn myself another $17 million in bonuses. Hell, I'm not going to. Hey, there's demand for wash and dry. I don't care. Then you, the labor, get screwed. Even though there's tremendous demand for more washers and dryers out there, he is not going to buy new equipment to increase the demand, to increase your productivity, to increase your lifestyle through higher wages, because he's going to always take care of himself first, and he's going to take care of his biggest shareholders first, and that's the problem we have, and that's why Trump should go back in and create a law that says no more stock buybacks. Until they stop, join me, my gang, and we'll always be on the right side of the trade. And the most important, I'll have you out before that stock collapses. And we got some great stocks coming. Now, another thing, Facebook. For all you people who are in Facebook, you got hurt. You got hurt badly, didn't you? Because they didn't tell you when to get out. On my chart, the day before it collapsed, it turned red. Gave you a signal to get out. 877-600-GANG. Try it for 30 days. Judge me on my performance and take care of St. Jude. Call now. They're waiting for your call. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang. Just $39.95 for a month.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.